Hey, Shalom Makiam, Yahabashim, Yahabashah, Bashim, Rakakwadash, Barakatham. Hey, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in the gospel, brought lift up the standard of Yahabashim, Yahabashah, wherever it may be. It's the Akia Mahalaya coming back with another quick lesson. I had just did a lesson on the civil unrest out there in New York City due to the protests, due to the venom. And what happened was I had took it down because I found out that even though I turned down the volume on the device, the algorithm or whatever, YouTube still picked up on the voice of the video. I realized that within YouTube's algorithm, they're still able to play the voice or play the audio of the video. So with that being said, I took it down just to be on the safe side, because though Bloomberg, they've posted it on their site, according to them, we don't have the right to do so, because Bloomberg, just the name itself tells you that that's of Amalekite origin, that they're a Jew stand. But basically, it was going into, it says, NYC school staff protests, you know what, they resist. And then you had showdown looms over, you know what, for teachers. Okay. Also, Beverly Hills firefighters protest against the, you know what. And then also, I was looking at a video here when a chick was basically fired. She was a nurse. You know what I'm saying? And she got fired because she refused the, you know what. You know what I'm saying? And she was basically like, God will forgive her because she was forced to do so. Well, no, nobody's forcing you to do shit. Nobody, you got to understand, you have the choice to choose whether you're going to take it or not. No matter how much coercing they do, or no matter how much threatening they do, at the end of the day, man, you have a conscious decision, and it's going to be based on a conscious decision. You see, and you were totally conscious when you decided to take that, you know what, based on your job. So you can't sit up here and say, God gonna forgive you. Matter of fact, let me play the last seconds of this video.
I've been using
Because these people got it all twisted, man.
And I'm extremely satisfied with their services.
Are we terminated? Is that what you said?
No. Man,
Eddie,
fuck all that.
You said we're terminated?
But,
Did you say that we were terminated?
You're actually.
this is looking
You
stupid.
don't have my permission to record. I'm request.
Can work through a whole pandemic with no vaccine. Brave. God will forgive me. Because I'm being forced to do this. Why are we...
How the hell you being forced to do it? Yeah, they are, you know, coming up with certain measures, but at the end of the day, you made a conscious decision. So you can't use that. And God ain't gonna forgive you because you're a fucking Edomite. You know what I'm saying? And people can say, well, how you know that? Well, you can just tell, judging off the kooky ass spirit she has. But regardless of it, man, this is the reason why people are going batshit crazy. And as we said in the last segment, about the book of 2nd Ezra's 9th chapter, verse 1. And it says here, and he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past which I've told thee before. All right. And these are the signs, the uprise, the rate, well, not the race riots, but the class riots, the I can't, damn, I'm trying to figure out a certain way to say it without it, triggering the algorithm. But basically the protests, the civil unrest, the insurrection, so to speak. The scriptures speak of these things. And how was they spoken of through the prophets? It says here, then shalt thou understand that this is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Okay, and so the Most High is visiting the world in the form of these riots, these different mandates, these volcano eruptions, etc. You see what I'm saying? These storms, these natural disasters, these man-made disasters. The Most High is visiting this freaking place. It says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people and the world, then thou well shalt understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Okay, so when you look at these particular videos here, this is insurrections, and they have something which is called the Insurrection Act. When in case a so-called uprising against the government comes about, then they can use the military to police the people. And I believe that's one reason why they are letting people go from these particular positions, because they need a reason for people to riot. So therefore they can be justified to bring in the military, because really they want order out of chaos, man. Okay, and really they just want to send in extermination squads, which is these thugs, as they like to call them, thugs in this military gear, in this tactical gear, pretty much beating people upside the head. That's what they want. That's what the elites want, because that's their whole muscle thing. That's their strong arm way of promoting tyranny. Okay, strong arm using the military, because like I said before in the past, the reason why cop killings are pretty much broadcasted is for many reasons. One of two reasons is the fact that they want Jake to get roused up, okay, so they can create some type of division, so they can be justified on cracking Jake upside the head. And on top of that, they need to show their muscle, because when you see police brutality online, people are going to think twice before not complying with an officer. So when this happens and they have the military out, what happens is people are like, oh shit, you know, we don't want to, you know, ruffle any feathers. We don't want to get beat up, want to get thrown in jail, because these people kill you, man. And ultimately these people are afraid to lose their damn life. So therefore they broadcast these brutes beating up on people for no reason. That's to send a message like, okay, if you don't comply with what we want you to do, then we just gonna cold fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So this is the book of Isaiah 19:1. It says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and the cloud is the chariot. Okay. And it should come into Egypt, which Egypt is America, and the idols of Egypt should be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt should melt in the midst of it. Okay. And what's the biggest idol? Bowing down to the image of this system, of this beast system. Okay. With the ultimate idol being the MOTB. Okay. Which we are, DARPA is creating technology basically as we speak to basically detect whether you have certain elements or not. Okay, and we believe that's going to be part of it. And also when it comes to economic crash, that whole digital mark to basically be replaced with currency in the form of digital currency, because now they're talking about the basically digital dollar wallet, or the digital currency is going to replace the US FRNs, man, Federal Reserve notes. And most people are going to comply with that because it goes against their livelihood. So therefore they have to keep a certain level of freedom, but at the same time a type of dystopian for people to comply with it. Because when you give people certain freedoms but you edge them on and continue them in their regular lives, they will easily gravitate towards that, because it's like, okay, this is not that bad, we can do it. But all of a sudden when the dollar collapsed, then all of a sudden we smacking people over the head with digital currency, digital alls, then people gonna be like, oh shit, you know, we need this to work. Okay, so what they're going to try to do, they're going to try to make it as beneficial for the people that take it prior to taking it. So therefore they can be coerced into taking it, if you get my drift. All right. And it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. OK, that's going into the class riots. OK, they're going into your insurrection. You got the V for Vendetta fighting the V for Vendetta. You see? They're creating a total division, and the kingdom is clearly not going to stand in that type of opposition. And it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fall in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And they shall seek to the idols and the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians would I get over into the hand of a cruel lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, and the Lord of hosts, says the Lord of hosts. And right now, this guy, creepy Jim Crow Joe, he's appearing to be that fierce king, because, hey, he's clearly with the shits, man. Let me look up this video real quick. Shooting paintball balls at civilians. This was last year.
There's more. Look at this. They just keep coming.
Go! Go inside! Get inside! Get inside! Get inside! Get in your house now! Let's go! Light him up! Go inside Get in the hole!
Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Get in.
Oh, God, that hurt. You good?
Are you okay?
Right on the fucking crotch.
Are you okay? You got hit?
I'm good.
And they're just a test run because you people ain't nothing but toys to them, man. They don't give a damn about your well-being or who you are. You're nothing more but target practice. And, hey, sooner or later, those bullets, they're not going to have the color of green, but instead they're going to have the color of red, okay? Because those bullets going to literally start mowing people down, all right? These people are trained to kill, and that's just what it is. Sooner or later, it ain't going to be paintballs they shooting at you Babylonians. It's going to be real armed weapons. 50 cows, man, 40 cows, taking your ass out of here, man. You know? So, hey, there you go, man. It's going to be a clear civil war on the shores of Babylon. But anyway, with that, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shai. With that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.